get our glutes to activate. One of the first questions we can ask is whether we're going to do a top-down or a bottom-up approach, meaning do we actually have to really work on our foot tripod and actually get more of our foot position telling us kind of how our leg is spiral and how to get it to contract, or do we have to go top-down and go kind of more from the core, more from the abdomen and get a better base? Sometimes it can be 50-50, sometimes 80-20, sometimes one way or the other. You can kind of go either way. So when we get into some of the developmental evaluations, kind of going up and down the scale on all the postures from DNS, we can see whether we need to regress towards like a little bit more of a diagonal sit, oblique sitting sideways type thing, whether we need to go into more full weight bearing, whether more of the hang stance is kind of an airplane from a single leg balance, or if we have to actually get to a breakout for more just full like arch and foot retraining, because that's where our problem is. So if we just pick a basic exercise, let's just say like a single leg deadlift. So we're single leg dead back and forth, single leg rainy dead, I'm going to call it. So you go back and forth, we're going to say when we're doing this, I'm just not feeling my glute. There's a drift forward on the quad, I feel a hamstring pull, we get like the dreaded peel out, we go forward, we have the motion kind of peel out at the bottom of it. So when we're testing to see, is it actually my glute or not, and especially if we have more of a unilateral problem, we would typically go through a little bit more of a diagonal sit pattern to see when we get into the same type of deep glute stretch and pull out for more of our front of hip control. Is it there, not side to side? Or when we actually go back on the feet, is it actually better or worse? And then we're going to give one or two quick foot tests and prompts to see if we get it that way. So basically, to start with some of the assessment, if we get into our oblique or diagonal sit sideways, as we go across, and the main thing focusing is on that crease of the hip. When I get into here and I raise up, I want to see as I go back and forth, which is basically getting down in like a lunge position at the bottom of the single leg deadlift. I want to see how much glute do I feel as I'm going back and forth through this motion. I'm going to reach across, drive out, sink back down into it. How much am I feeling in there compared to the opposite side? So when I go across, raise on up. Do I feel a little more hip flexor tensing? Do I feel like I'm trying to pull with my hamstring a little bit more? Or do I feel a good solid drive through my glute as I go back and forth? I'd say we do like 10 or 15, maybe 20 reps. We want to see if this one side fatigue quicker. So if we're having some issues activating glutes and weight bearing, and this is pretty even each way, I would go a little bit more towards some of our foot prompts. So some easy ways to work into that. This plays into the internal and external spirals, which is a whole other thing. We'll get into another video. But basically, if I'm going forward into the motion, back and forth, I want to see if I just pick up the tip of my big toe. So I'm just going to kind of extend the big toe as I go into it. So as I extend that big toe, what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to drive down the knuckle of the big toe, like the very first joint there, to see if I get like kind of an external spiral or like an outward wrap of the knee to try and get that external spiral into the leg. So if I do a couple reps back and forth, maybe throw an airplane or two, I'm not really feeling it too much. What I want to see now is if I pick the toe up and I kind of pull up that arch a little bit to start that external spiral, when I go back and forth, do all of a sudden I see a little bit more hit in the back of my hip? And if so, that would tell us, especially if we have an even oblique or diagonal sit side bridge, the one we went over earlier, that we may have the power through the hip, but as soon as our foot hits the ground, we don't have a good tripod, we don't have a good base of support in the arch. So any of that good hip or core work we've done is just not going to connect. So that would lead us to more of the short foot swings, some of the other kind of like lift reach stuff, all these other things to try and get our foot a little more active and to make sure we're not losing any ankle motion, we're not missing any ankle rocker. So we're going to be driven into a position that's going to kind of turn off our hips up top and apply something we've worked pretty hard for. So basically that's two different ways to try and assess like why are my glutes not firing. We can take away the foot, so then we're going to have to just work on the hip to see if we, to just evaluate the hip to see is it more of a top-down core stability. If that's even, we can then go to some of the arch of the foot assessments to make sure we've got no problems there, we can actually connect. And sometimes it can be 50-50, sometimes either way. And then that leads us into if it's foot, we're going to go more toward our ankle rocker assessments, some more of our competency stuff there. If it's more core and hip, we might bring that further back, even some of our 3-month and rolling positions to see do we have to set ourselves a little bit, kind of set ourselves up in the motion a little bit better. Any questions, please give us a call or email. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.